In all of 2024, Ferrari shipped 13,752 cars. Toyota builds that many before lunch, about 29,000 a day. Yet Ferrari pulls roughly €110,000 of pure profit on every single car it makes. And Wall Street prices it like a fashion house, not a car maker. The trick isn't the engine, it's a number Ferrari refuses to raise. This is the math of selling less. On purpose. Start with the raw asymmetry. Ferrari, 2024, 13,752 cars. Toyota, same year, 10.6 million. Ferrari's entire annual output is roughly 11 hours of Toyota production. Now flip to the ledger, net profit, €1.526 billion. Divide by units. You get about €110,000 of profit on every single Ferrari that leaves Maranello. In 2019, that figure was around 69,000. It has nearly doubled in 5 years. Margins, a 38.3% EBITDA margin, a 28.3% operating margin, on just €6.7 billion of revenue. Compare, Toyota nets roughly $7,500 per vehicle. Volkswagen, barely $1,200. Mass automakers run operating margins of 6 to 10%. Ferrari runs 28. That is not a car maker's P&L. That is a luxury house's P&L bolted onto an engine block. And it traces back to one rule, stated by Chairman Sergio Marchionne, channeling founder Enzo Ferrari. We will always sell one less Ferrari than the market wants. One less, always. On purpose. Which raises the obvious question, how do you actually engineer a shortage? You engineer it on 3 levers. Lever 1, the order book. Ferrari is sold out into 2027. Every car is effectively sold before the steel is cut. Lever 2, wait time as a feature. CEO Benedetto Vigna openly targets a 20 to 24-month wait. He calls it the sweet spot, not a logistics problem. A design choice. Lever 3, the loyalty gate on the Halo cars. The Daytona SP3, base price $2.25 million, was capped at 599 units. The first 499 were offered only to existing Monza SP1 and SP2 owners. Just 100 went to anyone else. You must already own Ferraris to buy the rarest Ferrari, and the scarcity bleeds straight into resale. The SP3 hit $3.9 million within months of delivery. A one-off tailor-made SP3 sold for $26 million at a 2025 Monterey charity auction. Above sticker, always above sticker. Then there's the slow drip of the volume cap itself. Luca di Montezemolo held production near 7,000 cars a year to protect exclusivity. Marchionne pushed it to 10,000 in 2019. By 2024, 13,752. Raised slowly, fought over, never released. That fight cost Montezemolo his job in 2014. Now here's the part that breaks your brain. Ferrari sold 13,752 cars and earned €6.7 billion in revenue. Toyota and Volkswagen, hundreds of billions. Ford alone, more than $180 billion. By revenue, Ferrari is a rounding error. By market value, Ferrari rivals Ford, market cap roughly $62 billion. At its February 2025 peak, close to $90 billion, worth as much as a company that builds 100 times more cars. The stock IPO'd at $52 in October 2015, when Fiat Chrysler spun it off onto the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker RACE. From $52 to around $345, roughly 6.6 times in 11 years. And the multiple is the tell. Ferrari trades at a price-to-earnings ratio near 34 and has peaked far higher, in the same neighborhood as Hermes, the French leather house, around 48 times earnings. LVMH trades near 23, the auto industry 8 to 12. Ferrari is 3 to 5 times the auto multiple. So the market has already made its decision. It does not value Ferrari as a car maker. It values it as a scarcity machine wearing car-shaped clothes. Which is why scarcity isn't vanity. It's the entire moat. Cap the supply and demand permanently outruns it. Permanent excess demand gives you 3 things mass automakers can only dream about. 1. Pricing power. You can raise prices and the queue does not shrink. 2. Resale that holds above retail, which makes ownership feel like an investment, not a depreciation. 3. A brand that never feels common. because by definition, not enough exists to become common. Then look one layer deeper. Roughly a tenth of Ferrari's revenue isn't even cars. It's Formula One sponsorship, brand licensing, engines. A lifestyle business riding on top of the exclusivity the cars create. None of that works if the cars become ordinary, which is why every extra unit is a threat. Every additional car dilutes the magic that makes the merchandise sell, that makes the resale hold, that makes the multiple expand. That is precisely why Montezemolo fought volume increases, and why his fight ended his tenure in 2014. Ferrari's rarest discipline isn't engineering, it's saying no to revenue it could easily take. And now the model faces its hardest test. Electrification. An EV strips away the engine note, the smell, the mechanical theatre. The very things that justified the price, so Ferrari's answer had to be radical. Its first electric car, the Ferrari Luce, had its powertrain previewed at Capital Markets Day on October 9, 2025. The body was revealed in Rome on May 25, 2026. First deliveries, October 2026. The price, about €550,000, roughly $640,000. Quad motor, around 113 horsepower. Vigna is publicly defending that number. The EV must stay exclusive, he says. It must not become a volume product. Electrification could either cheapen the mystique or extend it to a new generation of buyers who never wanted a V12 in the first place. And while that bet plays out, control of the company stays exactly where it has always been. Exor, the Agnelli family's holding company chaired by John Elkann, owns about 20%. Piero Ferrari, Enzo's son, owns 10.6%. Together, via a shareholder pact extended to January 2029, they control over 48% of the voting power. The people who profit from the scarcity are the same people who decide how much to build. So here's the hidden ledger. Ferrari's most valuable asset isn't a factory. It isn't an engine. It isn't even the prancing horse. It's the cars Ferrari chooses not to build. Scarcity, engineered on purpose, turns 13,152 cars into luxury house margins and a car maker priced like couture. Everyone else chases volume. Ferrari guards the line. Sell one less than the world wants, and the world will pay anything for it. If hidden money math like this fascinates you, there's a deeper library waiting. Subscribe to The Hidden Ledger